up, Crystal? It's your girl, Jade. Last time y'all saw me, dang talk. Last time y'all saw me, I was sick, but I'm back and I'm better. And as you read by the, not the air coming on. And as you read by the title, today's video is gonna be on what I learned in 2021 and my goals for 2022. Now, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, I ain't gonna lie, 2021 was a long year for me, but I have faith that next year is gonna be better, and I want y'all to know some of this stuff that I wish I would have known this year that probably would have helped me get much farther along. I ain't got no chest, y'all. Anyways, okay, we're gonna hop right into it because I didn't come to play with y'all. I'm coming for everybody next because we need to do better. Especially my ladies. You feel me? Y'all, let me just say I feel so stupid. The ring light I have would have been holding my phone the right way. And I never had to have a ghetto set up. And I just learned that. I wish I could show y'all. Anyway, let's get to it. The first thing I learned this year is to stop having sex with people just because you're comfortable with them. Ladies, I know it's hard. We are all guilty of this, whether you want to admit it or not. You know the dude ain't good for you. You know he's selfish. You know he treats you bad. But you just can't let that thing alone. And it's not funny, y'all. It's not funny. It's really a setback, y'all, because sex is deeper than just, oh, it feels good. You know, you should be doing that with somebody that you see a future with. Somebody that care about your pleasure just as much as theirs. Somebody that actually, you know, if you were to slip up and get pregnant by them, it would be okay. If you know that person not responsible, don't care about your feelings, don't love you for real, and really all y'all share is that, take it away from them. They don't deserve that. Like, as a female, you should value your body. A male too, but especially a female, you should value your body, like, enough to say, you know what, I'm not gonna have sex with somebody just because, you know, I'm gonna save myself for somebody that is actually worthy of my time, my body, everything, every part of you. Like, if you take sex away from a relationship and y'all have nothing to talk about, nothing to do when y'all hang out, what are you there for? Like, what are you there for, sis? Like, I really feel like this set me back a lot, because I will always get weak and call up that one person like, hey, sneaky link, you feel me? But you can't be doing that. Like, do not bring that habit into the next year because it's not good for nobody. It's unhealthy, and you may think you don't care now, but later on when you look back on it, you're gonna feel real stupid and you're gonna realize, like, I should have just let it be. Because sex really not that important, y'all. Like, if you're a person that haven't did that before and you feeling like, oh, I'm really in love with this person already, let me just tell you from experience, it changes people. It really does. Like, I'm not trying to scare nobody. If you're really in love and you feel like you're ready for that, go ahead. But I'm telling you from experience, it changes people. Because that's most dudes go out talking to a pretty girl anyway to get in them draws, you feel me? So, yeah, I would definitely say if you are sharing your body with somebody, make sure it's for a good reason and y'all actually have something healthy going on. Y'all both benefited from each other. It's not just sex. Because after a while, it gets boring anyway, if I'm being completely honest. And half of these dudes, like, they not worried about what please you. They not worried about making sure you get your sleep released. You feel me? They just be worried about theirs anyway. So you're not really missing out on nothing if I'm being real. But yeah, that's the first thing I learned. Very important, people. And to all my youngins watching this, don't do it. Don't. Because once you in there like swimwear and you ain't going to get enough. I'm telling you. Period. Okay, the second lesson I learned this year is pray more, worry less. And life is too short to be unhappy. Okay, as y'all know, COVID was still kind of bad this year. A lot of people lost their lives, y'all. It was a whole lot of stuff going on this year. And I just, as I sit back and think about it, I think about how many times I prayed about something and asked God to keep my mind, asked God to protect my family. But still, in the back of my mind, I was worried about it, like overthinking it. Once you give it to God, give it to Him and let it go. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say I'm perfect and I don't struggle with that still. But what I'm saying is make it a priority in 2022 to just let God take the wheel. It's nothing wrong with giving it to him and just going about your business. That's what he's for. He's here to protect us. He's here to love us. He's here to ease our mind. If you know that, go ahead and lean on his promise and go on about your business. Live your life. Be happy, because you only live once. And you don't want to look back on your life and everybody be at your funeral like, that girl worried too much. She was always in her feelings. She was always angry. You want to be the type of person known for your happiness, the way you carried yourself, your drive. You feel me? Like, fulfill your purpose and let God worry about the rest. And I'm not saying it's always easy. I'm not saying you're not going to have problems that really have you, like, down or anything. But don't allow yourself to stay down for too long, because it's no point in that. It's no point in that. Problems don't last forever. Most times, problems do not last forever. And things you're worrying about now, in 5 years, might not even matter. So, let it go. Okay, y'all. Number 3 is be careful who you vent to. I say this because a lot of times people have not been in your shoes. You feel me? You trying to find a safe place by telling somebody something, but in reality, the advice that they're giving you is leading you to the wrong place. Like, especially if you're Christian and you getting advice from somebody that really don't have God in their life, you're gonna forever be irritated. Because, let me think of an example, y'all. Like, for me, the things I go through, I can go to 2 people about. Literally, just 2, and I know they got my back and they ain't gonna tell me wrong. But other people, they'll a lot of times tell you like, oh, just stop caring, oh, just do this. Like, they'll lead you to a path of destruction, and you think, oh, they your friend, they helping you out. But in reality, the way other people cope with stuff may not be your way of coping with stuff. You know, you have to talk to God, ask him to lead you and guide you. You know, that's the main person we should vent to, especially like if you're a Christian. Obviously, like, pray and ask God for guidance. Like, half the time, he's the only person that can help you anyway. Like, because he put you in the position to go through these things. So, why not just ask him for the help to get through it? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to be negative when I say this, but a lot of times the people you vent to be kind of happy you struggling. And that might sound bad, but you never know people intentions, like, for real. If I'm being completely honest, from what I've experienced in life, you never know who really with you and who just with you because of what you have or what they can get from you and all that. So, to be on the safe side, vent to God. That's all I'm gonna say, vent to God. And I'm not saying never confide in anybody, because I honestly feel like that's unhealthy. I'm always saying get counseling on my page. But be very, very careful. Like, if you need some help down here, go to people that you honestly feel like in your heart have been sent to help you. Don't just be going to any and everybody like, oh, I need help, I'm so depressed. Because we all a little depressed, if I'm being honest. We all got something to be depressed about. So make sure you're not turning to the people that's leading you down the wrong path. Okay, what number am I on? Number 4 is it's okay to be different. Oh, and the main reason I wrote this one in my personal journey is because being numb is not for me. It's not a coping mechanism for me. It's a burden. Okay, let me get into it from my personal experience. When I'm hurting, a lot of times people would tell me, oh, just stop caring. Oh, just do this. Just do that. Like, a lot of people will try to lead me down the path of don't give a fuck. But the path of don't give a fuck is not for me, because when I went down it before, I ended up being so deep in not giving a fuck that people that were actually sent into my life to help me, I ended up stepping on, if that makes sense. Like, you have to be careful, like, going down the path that you see other people going down. Like, you may think, oh, this person is so happy and all he do is just don't care, so I'm just not gonna care. But in reality, in your life journey, that might not be what God has for you. God may need you to be that person that's always helping others. God may need you to be that person that people can always turn to for advice. God may need you to be a blessing to others. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can be selfish. Not everybody can live a selfish life. And I've learned I'm one of the people that cannot live a selfish life. I'm put here to help people. Like, I don't want to say I fully know my purpose at 19, but I can say God has shown me multiple times that I'm here to help people. Like, even in relationships, I attract broken people. I've said it before in a video, and it's not to bash anybody because they be good people. It's just like, I feel like they come into my life, I teach them things, they teach me things, and then we separate. And that's happened so many times, like, I can't even really be angry about it no more. Like, it's like you get frustrated with it because it's like, dang, God, I keep telling these people what I've been through and they come doing the same junk. Like, when is going to be my turn to be happy? But you have to realize this when you go back to the number 2, pray more, worry less. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't be scared to be different. Like, don't be scared to follow your dreams. I don't care how outrageous you may think it is. It's people every day becoming millionaires just off making one funny video. You just never know until you apply yourself and do what you feel like you're meant to do. I explained it pretty good. Okay, here's the one I'm going to have to preach on. Y'all, look, I finally got a tripod. I'm getting distracted. Anyways, y'all, do not make anyone show you more than once that they don't want to. Moment of silence for this one. Because this is the one I needed the most this year. Okay? Like, when somebody lets you know, like, you not what I want anymore, that don't mean fight. Okay? And as females especially, we think that means fight. Because it's like, oh, he didn't mean that. He's just going through a lot. I'm still here for... No. No, you can't love anyone into loving you. You can't guilt trip nobody into loving you. You can't anger anyone into loving you. Like, no matter what emotion you throw out at a person, if they don't want stuff to work with you, it's not gonna work with you. And if somebody's showing you time after time after time that they don't want you, all you're doing is showing that your self-esteem is low, and that person's gonna keep taking steps to another level and another level and another level, and it's gonna get to the point where you don't even love them anymore. You're gonna have a deep hatred for them because your intentions might have really been good. What you brought to the table might have really been good, but it's not what they wanted. And they told you that, and you're gonna feel real stupid when you look back and realize you ignored it. Because I, for a fact, definitely do. Okay? I do. I'm not gonna lie. This is not just advice I'm throwing out. This is what I learned. Okay, guys? Learn from me, please. Learn from me. Do not stay with anybody that is showing you that you're not what makes them happy. You're not what excites them anymore. They don't appreciate you. Like, if they just throwing you out the bare minimum, don't just be like, oh, well, at least he's trying. I'll take this. No. And this don't even just go for relationships. This go for friends. If every time you get into it with one of your friends, she running straight to the media telling your business, da-da-da-da, don't make nobody show you more than once they don't fuck with you either. You feel what I'm saying? This go for anything, any relationship. Don't let them play with you like that. You're not one of them. Especially if you Crystal Gang, you is not one of them. And it's hard. Especially when you have a good heart, y'all. I'm talking too much, but it is hard. It's hell to walk away from somebody you really love. And I know that. I know that. You always gonna want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt if you love them, because that's human nature. But at some point, you have to love yourself more. Your well-being, your mental health is more important than any bond you could ever build in life. You feel me? Learn from me. Learn from me. Okay, guys, this is the last topic. Well, this is the last thing I learned. I'm talking about topic. There's more to life than at this point, I can't read. There's more to life than romantic relationships. Glow up mentally. Okay, what I mean by this is, please stop sitting around talking about how sad you are that you single. Please stop posting you single every day and work on you. It is okay to just be alone. I promise you it is, because people out here are grimy and annoying. And the minute you think you found a new vibe and you happy, they can switch up. Like, I can't make y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to be negative at all. I'm not saying turn away from everybody just because one person hurt you. What I'm saying is, don't be trying to relationship hop just to avoid being alone and self-reflection, because sometimes that's what we need the most. You feel what I'm saying? Glow up mentally, you know? Start thinking more positive. Start thinking better about yourself. Start saying affirmations. Like, tell yourself, like, I'm beautiful. I'm worthy of everything. Like, once you start radiating that good energy, then it's gonna come back to you. That is how life works, y'all. I swear. I swear you might think I'm cap. And this is not the last one, y'all. I just realized in the middle of talking. But anyways, please. Please hear what I'm saying. Please don't let it go in and out. Let it go in and stay here. Okay? Glow up mentally. Once you become better mentally, you're gonna become better physically. It's gonna show all of you. Like, you're gonna glow. Like, look at me. I'm just kidding, y'all. I got a lot of work to do. Don't look at me. But like, for real, y'all, like, once you really get your foot in the door of, like, loving yourself, everything just slowly starts to fall into place. And that's no cap, bro. No can cap. Okay, y'all, the actual last one is be your biggest fan and stop sleeping on yourself. This is the one I need to slap myself upside the head with the most, y'all, because I put off doing YouTube for years. Like, I literally been wanting to do this for so freaking long. And now that I'm doing it, I love it. I can't go a day without promoting myself. I can't go a day without thinking about a video idea. Like, I just like it. And my biggest reason for not wanting to do it in the first place was like, oh, my life is boring. Ain't nobody gonna watch me. But I'm almost to 200 subscribers in a month. And that may not be a lot to some people, but that's a lot for me. Like, I feel really, really blessed. And I'm happy about it. And another thing, y'all, with anything you do, don't be shy about it. Don't hold back. Like, a lot of times I was like, I'm not going to individually send my YouTube to people. Like, if they mess with me, they just mess with me. But don't do that. Some people may not even be seeing your posts, y'all. I'm telling you, dead serious. Like, once I started promoting myself on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everything, that's when people started to fool with me, started to vibe with me, And my page ain't even really popping yet. I ain't got no pranks up. I ain't got a lot of story times or anything. So it's just like, there's people that's rocking with straight me. So that's a great feeling. And just know you the stuff, y'all. That's really the key to life. Knowing you the stuff, knowing your worth, not letting anybody look over you. And if they do overlook you, saying fuck them. Sorry, mama, if you watch this, but a big fuck you. But what's another thing I would say? Promote, y'all. Y'all don't understand how important promotion is. Like, if you don't put yourself out there and let people know you the shit, they ain't gonna never know. Ain't nobody searching for you. Like, I hate to be rude, but it's hella YouTubers. Ain't nobody just looking for jadee.crystal. I have to put jadee.crystal out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have to rebrand me. I have to let people know what I'm coming with. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, to anybody that want to start YouTube, I would highly, highly suggest going about it. I would highly suggest go ahead and do it, especially if you have a business. Especially if you have a business, because it don't take nothing but one post and then your business booming. And I love that for us. We love the internet. We love getting rich easily, and that's what we're here to do. Well, and entertain, of course, because it's fun, but we need that bread. Okay, for the good part, it's time to get into my goals for 2022. It's a lot of them, y'all. I want to rebrand myself, if I'm being dead ass. Like, I really didn't, like, come out of my shell, like, dress up, get pretty, and all that stuff a lot last year. I want to do that. I want to take hella pictures. Like, that may be small to some people, but, like, that's really, like, a confidence boost for me, taking pictures. Like, I live for pictures. I ain't gonna care. Another thing I want to do, obviously, get a car, because I got my license. Ain't no point in having a license with no car. I can't get around nowhere. Like, I got my mama car, but she always moving around. I need my own. I'm only gonna be 20 next year, so an apartment would be nice. But if I haven't put up enough money where I can have an apartment and live comfortably, I'm not gonna just move out and be bumming my way through. That's just not gonna happen. But I'm praying to the Lord above that I'm successful enough to get an apartment. And I want to be more mentally stable. I want to be sweeter to myself. I want to love on myself more. I want to be more godly. I honestly want to make more videos. Like, I don't want to say preaching because I ain't no preacher, but spreading the word, if that makes sense. Like, us having our own little Bible study. Let me know if y'all missed it in the comments. Even if y'all don't, I'm going to come at y'all with this word because you need it.
You cannot Hold on. Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate.
And, what's another thing? Going out more. I wouldn't say more trips because, y'all, every time I go on a trip, I end up just ready to come home. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably the antisocial in me. I need to get up out of that. But, I also want to get into music, y'all. That may be a shock to a lot of people because I hide the fact I can sing. But I really do want to get into music. But my only problem is I don't want to do it the bootleg way. Like, I don't want to start off with singing on a YouTube video. And that's not bootleg for everybody, y'all. Some people actually have the equipment where it sounds good. But I don't just want to be sitting here like fucking hollering at my phone singing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want, like, headphones, like, really in the zone with studio shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to write my own music, y'all. Like, I have wrote my own song before, but I never shared it with nobody because it was a gospel song and I didn't have time for people to be trying to play me. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not ashamed of God at all, but I feel like it was kind of like on the kiddie side. That's more what I meant. Okay, y'all, to end off this video, I'm going to pray for us all that we have a good 2022. So, bow your head, close your eyes. If you don't want to, just stare at me with my eyes closed, I guess. Dear God, thank you for this year. Thank you for keeping all of us protected, God. I pray that as we go into this new year, you protect our friends and family from all evil, God. You keep us on the path that you have for us. You help us to leave all negative energy behind. All people that you don't have meant to go into this new year with us, God. Help us to have the strength to leave them behind, God. I pray that you help us to grow in finances, mentally, physically, everything, God. Help us to be in good health and strength, God. Heal our land of COVID. My bad, y'all. I had to cough. Let's continue the prayer. I pray that you just enlarge our territory, God. Help us to, guide us to know what to do with the blessings that you place in our life as well, so that we just don't waste them and make it look like we're ungrateful, God. Forgive us for all the times we messed up last year and we didn't listen to your voice. As this new year comes in, help us to be more open to your word, open to what you have for us and the things you say to us. God, help us to leave behind toxic relationships, abuse, negative spirits, God. Help us to be more open-minded, less of complainers, less of naggers, God. I pray that you help everybody that was hurt last year, that lost loved ones, that lost houses, cars, anything, just to heal and come back 10 times harder, God. Help us to trust you with our lives. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I'll catch y'all next video. Like, comment, and subscribe.